Welcome back to PHW, and here tonight we have a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have had a rivalry brewing for a very, very long time, going on 2 years now. And Gunther has some history with Seth Rollins and Roman as well. Remember, back at Extreme Rules, Roman Reigns and the Usos faced Gunther, Ospreay, and Kaiser. Gunther and Ospreay and Kaiser, they lost that match to the Bloodline. So Gunther has history with Roman there. Also at Christmas Crisis, Gunther cashed in on the match, the Shield Triple Threat, to win the very championship he holds today. And the reason that Gunther could cash in was all because of Seth Rollins. So that's where Seth Rollins ties into with Gunther. Seth Rollins gave Gunther the opportunity to cash in at Christmas Crisis this past year in exchange for the video file that proved to Moxley that Roman was dirty and not a part of the Shield. We all know what happened after that, but that's besides the point. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins faced off in a Hell in a Cell earlier this year, where Seth came out on top. And Seth now looks to have to take down Roman Reigns for a second time. Roman Reigns has to be having one of the worst years of his career. Just think back to being the first eliminated in the Last Chance Battle Royal before WrestleMania, to then losing at WrestleMania the Hardcore Championship match. Then he went on to lose the Beach match, Hardcore Championship match. Then he lost to Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell, getting pinned for the first time in his career. And now he faces Seth once more, one final time, possibly. And this could be even worse if Seth Rollins beats Reigns again, or maybe even Reigns gets pinned for the second time in his career in just the span of a few weeks. But here comes Gunther. Gunther has been on a dominant reign so far. Gunther defeated AJ Styles to retain that championship, cashed in on Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Jon Moxley to win the title. He was scheduled to face Ilya Dragunov at Mania. However, plans fell through once Ilya got injured, but he will be back in action very, very soon. But Gunther is a force to be reckoned with. He is a former Intercontinental Champion, former King of the Ring, former Mr. Money in the Bank, and current World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther has many, many stats in this company, and it is what makes him very unique. As the bell sounds, and Gunther charges at Reigns, and Reigns just dumps Gunther straight to the outside. And Seth Rollins now teeing off on Roman Reigns with these elbows, these forearms to the face, now looking to get him up, buckle bomb potentially. Reigns able to get out of it. Reigns slides through, going for a spear, hook kick by Seth Rollins, sends Roman Reigns out of the mat. Seth Rollins now heading off the ropes. It's off the turnbuckle, looking to stop, end this early. Reigns now rolling up Seth Rollins. Could this do it right here? Seth able to kick out. Reigns now transitions into a powerbomb. Seth Rollins rolls through. Oh, pinfall attempt. Nope, Reigns stands up. And Reigns now going to lock Seth Rollins to the outside. What a sequence that was. As Reigns now getting caught in the sleeper hold by Gunther. Gunther has put many away with this very maneuver. Gunther has now all of his weight being pushed down on Roman Reigns. This is not where Roman wants to be. This is one of the worst positions Roman Reigns could be. Even if he escapes this, it is a very crucial thing to be able to have good breathing throughout a match. If Gunther can target Reigns' jugulus and prevent the breathing, it's going to make it very hard for Reigns to continue on. As Gunther now with these elbows trying to knock out Reigns, trying to weaken him even more. And it's succeeding as Gunther now nearly has Reigns submitted. Reigns has very little fight left. As wait, here comes Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins springboard, frog splash, to both men. Hooks the leg. Gunther's gonna kick out. Seth Rollins almost ended it right then and there. Very, very close call that was. As many thought that might have actually been it. As now wait, Seth rolling through with a Chaos Theory. Busting out a new move tonight. Very new move in his arsenal. And now Seth Rollins getting up. Gunther double axe handle to the back. And Gunther clotheslining him again. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Gunther now has Seth where he wants him. Gunther now, oh my gosh, he's going to go to town on Seth Rollins with these chops in the corner. Seth Rollins is getting brutalized tonight. Oh my gosh, his chest is going to be red. Seth is exhausted after taking those chops, and Gunther's going to continue the onslaught of chops, and another chop. And when he turns around, Reigns gets a chop. Just chopped the soul out of the Tribal Chief. Reigns falls down to the mat in agony. And wait, Seth Rollins up top, blockbuster! Seth Rollins with that beautiful blockbuster hitting off the rope. And wait, jumps over Reigns. Reigns crashes into the rope. And wait, Gunther now, big boot sends him out of the ring. Oh my gosh. And now Seth Rollins, drop kick into Gunther. Gunther to the outside now. And Seth off the ropes again. Seth Rollins looking for that Suicida. Oh my gosh. Sends Gunther right into my announcer's table. And now Reigns readjusting some furniture and hits Seth over the head with a monitor. Triple threat rules, no disqualifications, no rope breaks. Pinfalls must take place inside the ring. WWE World Heavyweight Championship rules. And oh my gosh! Samoan drop on the outside onto that table cover. And a stomp onto my table. Seth Rollins with a stomp onto my table. I think Reigns' head hit off the monitor as well. I'm getting out of here. Seth Rollins now beating down Reigns some more. I think Seth is looking to possibly put Reigns through my table. I'm not sure. And it does look like that's going to be the case as Seth Rollins scaling to the top rope. Seth Rollins calling for it. Frog splash through the table. Oh my gosh. Seth Rollins with an insane maneuver right here tonight to take down Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' ribs must be hurting after that one. Seth Rollins flew so high. And now Gunther. Wait, Gunther going to capitalize, taking Seth into the ring. And now Gunther right on the attack. Powerbomb. Somehow Seth Rollins kicks out. I don't know how Seth powered out of that. Remember, that frog splash might have done some damage to Reigns, but it definitely knocked the wind out of Seth Rollins and definitely left a mark on both men. And now Gunther has him for the Boston Crab. This maneuver has been able to target and break down many opponents throughout Gunther's career. The stress being applied on the lower back of Seth Rollins is too much to take for the average person, but remember the back problem of Seth Rollins throughout his entire career. And now Gunther putting the knee on the neck of Seth Rollins, crushing that spine even more. Seth Rollins' spine is being bent like a pretzel right now, and he's on the verge of tapping out. But here comes Reigns with a drive-by into Gunther. And now Reigns gonna take Seth right into another submission, the guillotine. The guillotine locked in. Oh my gosh. And Reigns has him. Reigns is coiled like an anaconda around his prey. Oh my gosh. Seth Rollins has nowhere to go. Seth Rollins is struggling for his life right now. Oh my gosh. Gunther is not aware of the situation. But wait, that's a pinfall right there. Reigns' shoulders are down and Reigns going to kick out. Awareness by Reigns. And I don't know if Seth Rollins meant to do that or that was on accident. But here comes Gunther. Oh my gosh. Did you hear the sound of that? That shot to Reigns' face hurt Gunther. Gunther hurting his hand right now. Oh my gosh, look at Gunther's handprint on Roman's face. That's one of the most gruesome things I've ever seen, but another cover. Oh my gosh, and Gunther gonna barely break that one up. Seth Rollins is knocked out on Roman Reigns as Gunther now has Seth a powerbomb. Who Reigns with a cover. Oh my gosh, 3 covers. I don't even know if those were on purpose or accident, but Gunther, quick thinking, holds the ref's hand so Reigns does not walk out as champ tonight. Reigns looking to become a 2-time World Heavyweight Champ and the first ever 3-time World Champ in this company. Has a big chop to the back. Now Gunther gonna go try to lock in a submission hold on Reigns, but Reigns fights out of it. Reigns now bouncing off the rope. We know what he's looking for. Spear to Gunther. Now Reigns on the cover to do it. Oh, Gunther barely kicks out. But as I was saying, Reigns is a World Heavyweight Champion in the past and a Hardcore Champion in the past. If he wins this tonight, he will make history and become the first ever 2-time World Heavyweight Champion and the first ever 3-time World Champion. As Seth Rollins setting up some tables. Seth Rollins is a former World Heavyweight Champion as well. So this could get interesting depending on who walks out here tonight. As Seth Rollins now looking for a springboard maneuver. Reigns now spear through the table. Oh my gosh. Seth Rollins might be broken in half. Oh my gosh, that was insane. And I think Roman Reigns hit his head off the stage. Reigns might be knocked out as well. But that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Mid-air spear through 2 tables. And both men are down for the count, I might say. And now, oh my gosh, Seth Rollins being thrown in the ring. Gunther now going for the powerbomb. Reigns spear! Reigns spearing. Seth Rollins lands on the feet. Reigns gets caught in the pedigree. Reigns went for the spear and gets caught in the pedigree. Gunther, big boot misses. Seth Rollins knocks Reigns off the apron. And now Seth gonna go with another Chaos Theory. And now Seth off the ropes. Curb stomp to Gunther. And Seth Rollins is your new world champion. Roman Reigns was a split second short of breaking up the pinfall. Well, here tonight, Seth Rollins is the new world champion. This must feel great for Seth as he's disposing of the Gunther design of the world championship. He wants the OG design back. And the ref has it. Seth Rollins has his title back. Seth Rollins has his championship back around his waist. Seth is the first ever World Heavyweight Champion. And now he's the first ever 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Wait, Randy Orton with an RKO. And wait, who is that? Oh, it's JBL. JBL powerbomb. What is he doing here? Rey Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana setting up 619 off the ropes. Gunther, sleeper hold on Rey. What is happening right now? Oh my gosh, chaos ensuing after the World Championship match. And JBL stands tall. What could this mean between JBL, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Gunther, and Rey Mysterio? I'm just as confused as everyone else. Is Gunther walking away after choking out Mysterio, leaving him just a slumped body, as JBL leaving as well, as Randy exiting as well, and Seth leaving also, as Reigns just left in the ring contemplating his career choices right now as Seth walks out as champion. What the heck? Why'd the lights go out? We're back, I guess, but I don't know what that message was, but there is now a casket inside the ring. And Reigns looking to open it. What's inside? It shook Reigns, apparently. What the heck? What is going on tonight? The lights are up for a second time. And the casket's gone, and oh, what? 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 Reigns is shook. I'm shook too. Jon Moxley's back. He's supposed to be dead. How is he standing here right now? Seth Rollins is in shock as well. He's looking to come see his best friend. What? Jon Moxley paradigm shift to Seth Rollins. What is happening right now? I thought Moxley was dead. Everyone thought Moxley was dead, and he just turned his back on Seth Rollins. And it's just gonna walk by Roman, the person who killed him? What is going on right now? I'm at a loss for words. Moxley's apparently back. I don't know what just happened. Thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.